What's up, GolfersRx? The Golf Yogi here, bringing you your weekly dose of golf fitness. Today we're talking about one of my favorite things, recovery. So as athletes, we really get into things a lot of times where we go harder, 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 and we think that's really beneficial for us. But if we're not paying attention to recovery, all of that hard work is not going to pay off. Our body's constantly going to be beat up. Doesn't matter if that's from playing golf, from lifting weights, from running, from cycling, or from sitting at your desk all day and not being active. So I've got 3 stretches for you today, all based around recovery. Now these are yin poses in yoga, and that's exactly what we call them, yin yoga. And yin poses basically you just hold for longer. So if you're new to this, maybe try these for 45 seconds or a minute. If you're comfortable in these, spend as long as you want in them. You can spend up to 10 minutes in some of these, as long as you're comfortable, as long as you're not feeling any pain anywhere. So the first one I've got for you here, I want you to take those legs as wide as you can get them. And then the first thing we're gonna do is reach back and grab the butt and pull all that meat up out of the way so you get the pelvis right underneath you. You get in a great position here. So sitting up nice and tall with this one, this is all you need, guys. This is the whole stretch. You can lean back against something as long as you're not leaning back like this. You can prop yourself up against the wall, against the couch, against your bed, sitting nice and tall here. So what's gonna happen is the quads are gonna kind of hold on for a little bit. They're protecting those hamstrings. Your quads are going to start shaking a little bit. That's fine. That's where we're looking for the release. The longer we sit here, you're going to feel that release, feel those legs just sink a little bit. Everybody's going to feel this a little bit differently. You might feel groin, you might feel quads, you might feel hamstrings. I feel hips more than anything, kind of outside of my hip. Doesn't matter where you feel it. As long as you've got these legs wide, as long as you've got that pelvis tucked up under you, you're going to get a stretch exactly where your body needs it. Another one for you here that I really like. If you've been following along with these videos on GolfersRx for a while, you've seen this one before. You've seen the active version where we kind of grab and kind of get the little butterfly wings going. This is a little bit different variation. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and we're just going to lie it all the way back on our backs. So there's nothing that you need to do for this one, guys. The only thing that I ask here is try to get that low back to get to the ground. You don't want to be really arched up like this. Want to kind of tuck that pelvis under, get that low back to the ground, and just lay here, guys. There's nothing you need to do. You don't need to push the knees down. You don't need to add weight to the inside of your knees with a book or anything trying to open. Just lay here. Just enjoy it. Again, you might feel a little bit of shakes getting into the groin, getting into the hip flexors. That's okay. The longer we can stay in these and kind of fight against that, the more beneficial they are going to be for our bodies. So again, give this one a shot. You can just lie on your back. Just enjoy it for a few minutes. Start to open up into the hips, into the hip flexors, maybe a little into the groin as well. And then one more for you guys. This one's going to be a little bit different if you're not used to having your feet up over your head. So I want you to find a wall where you've got plenty of space to get your feet up. Then you're going to scoot one hip all the way into the wall. Once you get there, you're just going to roll over, take those feet straight up the wall. So this is the one out of these 3 that if you want to prop, if you have pretty open hamstrings, you can throw something with a little bit of weight. I use a little sandbag that we use in yoga. It's about 6 pounds that I'll throw up here, and I'll lay here for about 10 minutes when I've been spending a lot of time running or cycling or walking when I've been playing a lot of golf. But again, all we're trying to do is get that butt glued up against the wall. Try to feel the wall. You're not going to feel it behind your knees, but try to feel the wall with as much of your legs as you can. Just lay here, guys. There's absolutely nothing you need to do. In yin yoga, the less effort, the less movement, the more we just sink into these poses, the more we're going to get out of them. So getting these feet up above your head is going to let those legs kind of drain out a little bit. You might start to feel your toes get a little cold after about 5 minutes or so. Just a little bit different one here. It's going to release into the hamstring. It's going to feel fantastic into the low back. If you spend a lot of time on your feet, you're probably going to like this one. And again, you don't have to do anything, guys. When I do these, if I can do them on a wall in front of a TV, fantastic, but just lay here, just enjoy it. You don't need to put a lot of effort into these at all. So again, guys, these are fantastic to start to recover the body, whether you're playing a lot of golf, whether you're running, riding, lifting weights, or whether you're just sitting at the desk not getting enough stretching. These are fantastic to add into your fitness regimen. If we're taking care of our bodies in the recovery, our bodies are going to take care of us when we need them to be active. So as always, guys, if you have any questions, fire them to me. mark@thegolfyogi.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Give these a shot, guys. Hopefully going to lead to your body feeling a little bit more refreshed, feeling a little bit better when you get out to that golf course. Head out and play some great golf. Cheers, guys.